Okie dokie, everybody, welcome back. You're here with Pater Voss, the Papa Fox at the Fox Den, and we're going to continue playing Pillars of Eternity. When we last left off, we had taken care of one heck of a battle and used up most of our spell slots for Aloth, so we are going to go ahead and camp. We have enough resources at the moment that we could probably get away with buying some more camping supplies, and there is that one supply that we weren't able to pick up, so we'll get that on our way out. No biggie.
Hey there.
Okay, I'm gonna turn down my speaker volume just a little bit. There we go. And yeah, so let's go see what's in this room here.
They'll never know I'm here.
Sneaky, sneaky. Let's see. Creepity creep cape. Okay. Looks like this is a back entrance to this area, so we might actually get the drop on some enemas. Enemoos. Okay, so the shadow spirit defenses. But quietly. Okay, dokie. No. You get back here.
How may I help?
And
Hey there.
And you. Swift strike. Smack that shadow. It's just me. And my shadow. Okay, come on, second wind. Alrighty. I think we're actually going to give our monk some upgraded armor. I don't think we're at the point yet where he can start dot. Well,
Yeah?
let's actually take a look real quick. Dex 15, reflex. Okay. Physical harmful. It is assignment. Okay. Let's see here. Resistance. Resist attacks on. Okay. Fortitude. Reflex. Accuracy. Interrupt. Deflection. Okay, used to resist direct melee and ranged attacks against the character. Okay, so resolve is what we want for the monk.
Hey there.
Which is a little odd of a choice, now that I think about it, but didn't have to worry about it for my other character because my other character was a chanter and had basically the strongest armor, the strongest and heaviest armor, so I didn't really have to worry about resolve too much because my armor could take up whatever people dished up. And I had high resolve anyways because resolve is useful for a lot of things, like resisting charm attacks and the like. Okay, we're going to save here, as you do, because bad things can happen in this game. Oh boy.
Hey there.
Okay, you are going to do that. And you, you're going to help out Ader. Again, and you gonna do that again. Phantasm. Let's get that going. Let's get the swift strikes going again. And there we go. Oh boy. This might be a little interesting. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to bust out some spell slots. Let's go ahead and concentrate on listen. And we're going to give you a potion.
Hey there.
Okay, come on.
Not my best moment.
Oh, okay, cool. He has the potion of regeneration. There we go. Let's see here. Ah, Snarf, come on. Shoot. Out of the way. There we go. Now you are going to help Ader out with some more swift strikes. It looks like we're going to have to use up that camping supplies, or we're going to have to go back and get it. Okay, what do we have here? It is not within our natures to forgive. Those who seek redemption seek a long line. Seek a long and winding path, a road which takes us down into the very hollows of our soul and asks us to reflect upon the fractured aspects of ourselves.
Keeping an eye out.
Oh, yep. See, there we go. We have a secret. Ooh. There we go. We got a secret. We are actually going to go back up. So we're going to do fast mode active. And we're going to snag that other camping supplies, just so we have that on hand. Which I believe might have been in here. No. Up here somewhere. Ah, there it is, right in there. Camping supplies. Supplies attack. And great thing about this is you can actually not have to like follow these guys around with the camera, which is kind of nice. That's one of the things I had a critique about some of the Total War games, is your camera was only limited to where your army was, and it was kind of vague where that barrier was. But with this, you can, go around wherever you do. Let's go back here. And slow down. Okay.
I shall be discreet.
Yeah. We all know how you're discreet, Aloth, blasting about with spells and such. Lesser black ooze. Some more oozes. And a shade. The darkness. A shadow. Oh. You know what this means. Well, that's it for him. That's what I mean, that's one of the things I kind of don't like about some of the wizards in this, is that their spells are dependent upon, attacks that can hit your other characters, so if you want them to do the most damage, they're going to have to be up front. And, unfortunately, getting them to the point where they can do that means you have to turn them in from glass cannons into basically think tanks, which is not necessarily possible in all situations. So it'd be nice if they had more direct effect spells that could hit only enemies.
Yeah?
Okay. Reflective is black glass.
Sure.
Let's actually go back and turn that crank and see if that actually turns this into a healing pool. Because I cannot remember. I think it does, but... Okay. No. Okay. Okay. I think we're actually going to camp here. Doopy doop doop doop. There we go. The still dark waters are reflective as black glass. Okay, safe. Safe. And let's see what's best stairway. That probably means it's going to be the next part of the quest.
Nice and quiet.
Nice and quiet. Ah, so there's this. What is this? Okay, the screech of metal and a scraping noise as you pull the lever. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Remind me never to help kill my god again.
Whew. The light rises from the bones as you approach. You have a moment to register the faintest image of a standing figure. Features a blur of mist or smoke. Before you, the world tilts. It is as if you have stepped sideways into a new life. You are racing down a flight of stairs, following a weaving circle of torchlight. Your own panting breaths are loud in your ears. Panic and your robes alike foul your steps, and you nearly tumble before a hand reaches out to grip your arm and steady you, a fellow acolyte who smiles encouragement as you reach the bottom. You run around and past the shallow reflection pool that marks the lowest point of the temple. Following the dark shapes of the older priests as they lead the way towards the narrow hall that leads you to the vault. You pass one of the torchbearers as you go. The harsh illumination of the flame reveals a familiar face. For a moment, your awareness spans time and identity, and you think Wertan has joined you here at the bottom of the temple. In the memory, he glances at you for a moment, and then looks past at someone else. "I'll come back once they've gone," he's saying. You're being passed along by the crowd, and his words are growing faint. "Just keep quiet. We can't take any chances." Inside the vault, golden relics gleam like welcoming stars. The memory twists, jarring you loose from one moment and plunging you into another like a flung doll. There's only darkness around you now. You think yourself blinded, until the knowledge settles on you like a cloak. The candles have all burnt away. You know now, too, with a sick certainty that nobody is coming. There's a crackling noise. Somewhere to your left, a wet, slurping gurgle and a ragged sob. You cannot see, and so you cannot know which brother or sister has fallen, and which digs at whatever water a body may provide. You hear, in the faint murmuring to your right, a familiar cadence of prayer, but you no longer recognize the words. You are too tired to do harm. The thirst is like fire within you. Your tongue is thick in your throat, and every breath is a struggle that leeches strength from you. There is a light, they said, at the end of every bout of darkness, but this one does not end. The spirit releases you, and you come back to yourself in pieces. Your vision clears, and the vault around you is revealed once more, cast in muted hues by the sickly illumination of the soul, still drifting like a fading fog. Fear wafts off the spirit in waves, fraying at your own emotion. I'm sorry, I hope... What is you're afraid of? I hope you find some peace in your next life. The spirit seems to withdraw into itself. You sense less of its fear and confusion as it recedes, but the soul lingers still. No matter how many times I see you staring off at nothing, it doesn't get less weird. We're going to gather the remains. There's no reason why these people should stay down here like this. You spend a few moments gathering up what you can find of the bones of all the priests. It proves a heavy and gruesome burden, but you manage to recover them all. There we go.
Laying low.
Now we're going to make sure there are no traps. Some of the gold leaf on these relics is chipped away to reveal the wood beneath. There are tooth marks upon some of the bowls. There are faint scratches on the brickwork by the door hinges. This rock stands unsteadily on its base. It seems that the mechanism is broken. Ooh. Okay, I got some silver finnings. Let's see, hopefully this one is not trapped. There we go, got some adra.
That's unusual.
Ooh, I didn't know there's a secret in here. We got a potion of spirit shield, some turquoise, and a scroll of Templefoot.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
Ah, Gown Share. Converts grazes to hits, which is great, and it's draining and just fine. And we got a pry bar. Okay, so we are going to equip you. 12 to... Oh, Gown Share. It's actually not as good as the saber. We're going to keep the saber, actually, you know? Like you do. Okay. Let's check the old timer. I think we're actually going to call it an episode here. Well, if you've enjoyed, feel free to leave a like or a comment or even subscribe to the video or the channel if you've enjoyed my other work. It's great to see you all here at the Fox Den. I hope you'll come back and pull up a chair next time for some more Pillars of Eternity. Alrighty, take care now. Bye.